You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Paddy Nomad YouTube channel. I apologise now for the wind in this audio clip, in this intro. Nothing I can do about it, because you find us today in the Bokor National Park, just outside of Kampot. It is just me, Gemma, who's over there. She might wave if she can hear. Probably not. There she is. And some dude behind this hut who is a security guard slash there's some peddlers. I don't know what's going on here. This lake is our first stop of our trip. We hired that beautiful red Honda Click over there, come up in the blazing sun and wind to this lake here. Over the next couple of days we're going to explore more of the national park today, obviously, which is out west of the small little lovely town of Kampot, and then tomorrow we're going to head out east towards a salt farm and a pepper farm, because this area is actually well known for its export of salt and peppers. How cool. It's going to be a great video. Let's get on with it and let's see how we got right here right now. So Google and Apple Maps strike again. Watch this. Ah well, back that way I guess. Okay then, stop number 2. We come to a beautiful waterfall. So the final proper stop on today's trip out in the Bokor National Park is this beautiful Le Bokor Palace. That's my attempt at a French accent, I believe. It's a French colonial hotel or building dating back, I can't remember when, a while. It's possibly the most isolated hotel I have ever seen, and it's really cool looking as well. The guy on the front desk said it was built in 1925. It was nearly 100 years old. Do love a good old building, to be fair. Well, apologies everyone. I thought we'd be able to go in the hotel and see it. I'd heard online that it's not open, so you could actually go in, but apparently they start taking guests again. But to make it up to you, here's a concrete constructed mushroom. Happy days. Okay, so it's time to get on the bike, head back towards Kampot and towards our hostel, which is the wonderful Onederz Hostel. So, yeah, I shall see you tomorrow, I guess. Day 2 now. I was going to do this at the pepper farm, which is the location of where we're heading. This road, which is a dirt track, and we've just pulled up alongside this most beautiful and amazing lake. Maybe 2 minutes time, when I've finally taken it all in, we're going to head off to a pepper plantation farm before heading down to the city of Kep and potentially heading to the beach. So let's get cracking on this dirt road again. It is now time for our tour of the pepper plantation. As you've just have seen, it's a small group of us and a lovely gal actually from England on work way giving us the tour. So let's go. So, in this form, the green form, this fruit berry, it's not a very intense taste, so we have been told we're allowed to pick and try one, so I guess here we go. Yeah, definitely pepper.
Not too strongly.
Well cooked to it.
Fruit on the outside, pepper on the inside.
So that's the tour done with. Really, really cool. Lovely, lovely place here. So from this one pepper plant, not 4 different pepper plants, just the one, they'll produce 4 different types of pepper. The green one is a fruit, can be made into like a salted, or salted in a jar and served on its own. Then the same thing is dried to make black peppercorn. Then it goes red, and red can make red pepper. And then deep inside, which is what I ate earlier, is the white pepper, which is hidden in there. So the entire plant can create 3 or 4 different versions of peppers to be served with your dinner. Now that is something I learned today. So I'm not being biased, but come to Bow Tree Pepper Farm. It's really cool. Once again, come to you from the bike today. So what you've got here is an example of the salt fields. This water has actually all been dredged in from the sea and then blocked off. All of that water is gonna evaporate away and leave some really, really fine sea salt, which is, alongside the pepper, one of the largest exports of this region of Cambodia and Cambodia as a whole. So, Brits abroad, we have found our way to the beach. This is called Kep Beach, and in front of me is a site you would find on any British coastline as well. Hundreds of people in the water enjoying the sun and the sea. It's been a wonderful day, and then we'll be back off to the hostel later on. One thing I have noticed is here, when you come to the beach, you wear clothes. The only people shirtless are 4-year-olds and the white people. Everyone else, full length, woman there in a dress, and they just go in the water and get their clothes wet. Nice being on the beach, but I do feel a little out of place. Ah well. Welcome back to another day here in Kampot, lovely and sunny once again. For me, it is a day of relaxing and organisation. But for Gemma, she's headed off to a place called Arcadia Backpackers, which has a big blob and a water slide. They're out on the river about 7 kilometres away. So when she's back, we'll get her review on that. But for me, it's been a nice wander round, see this place in the daytime. And then I'm heading off to a cafe now called the CV Cafe, which is a vegetarian vegan place. Get the laptop out, work on some videos and photos and stuff, you know, one of my days to myself. And then later on, we're going to explore this place by night, so you'll see that. So for now, I'm going to wander off, get myself a nice iced coffee because it's roasting hot, and I'll see you in a bit. Right then, it's time for Kampot by night. As you can see already, everything is beautifully lit up in this town. We're gonna head straight for the night market, which I saw a couple of days ago. Won't let onto it much, but it is a little smaller than what I'm used to. If we can't find some suitable food there, we're gonna head down another area and see what food we can find there. Switching up the video just like that because we're no longer in Kampot. We're on the beautiful tropical island of Rong, Sanloem. I realised I forgot to ask Gemma about Arcadia on video with you. I would ask her now, but she's having a conversation with our new friend, Maggie. She said that she didn't go on the slide and the float because she feared she would hurt herself. A lot of people do backflips and flips and belly flops off of the slide and things, so she decided to just take it easy. But apparently it's quite a nice place, so if you're in the area, by all means go check it out. Yesterday we started our journey down here to Sanloem. We had to get a bus and then a ferry, which actually went really smoothly before arriving to the island, and then you have to walk along the beach all the way to your hostel. So I'm just going to shut up and show you parts of that journey right now. Alright, so as you've seen, it was pretty easy to get ourselves down to the Big Easy, but last night the tropical paradise started to look a little something like this. So this morning, my face looked a little bit like this. But thankfully, as you can see, the sun came out and the three of us decided to take a hike to the other side of the island to a lighthouse, which I'm walking away from now. Let's just show you the walk to the lighthouse, and the next time you see me, I'm gonna be on the beach. Join us again on the other side of the island near the lazy beach. We've come over and had a swim today, and then now we're trying to find some stone carvings that are on Google Maps as a thing to take pictures of, but I don't think it's as touristy as Google thinks, because this is the path. And I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, so I went for a swim and washed off all repellent, so they best be worth it. Seems we should have come along the much more obvious path, which was somewhere over to the left of us, but oh well. We have made our way to the stone carvings. Let's go and have a look. Now stuff like that, an elephant carved from stone, is the definition of awesome. Our time on Koh Rong Sanloem has come to an end. 3 beautiful days here despite the weather, and we are now heading across to Koh Rong itself to try out some different beaches and a slightly different island. We're going to get a ferry across, which I don't think will be as big as the other one. I'm expecting a much smaller boat, so let's hope it's not too bad, but let's go. So since arriving on Koh Rong 2 days ago, I filmed nothing because we're just having a good time. So last night, Saturday night, was a thing called Nestival at the Nest Beach Club next door to us here. I'm staying at Bunna's Jungle. This guy's sign just here. Awesome dude, lovely place, and right next to Nest for when they get full on the Saturday night parties. We go that way a little bit. There's a beautiful Thai place, a Nest here where I'm gonna go and chill for a bit before I have to lug those huge backpacks all the way back down to the pier. So we'll do that then. But first, relax. Well then, everyone, I think it's safe to say the overall structure of that video went out the window the second my feet hit the sands of those beautiful islands, but it's part of the fun. We are now back on the mainland, and thus concludes the video. So thank you again for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. I'll see you then. Goodbye.
Set my sights on where I'm going at, and turn it back around.